Welcome to our video on 15 cities where locals genuinely enjoy tourists. Traveling to new places can be an incredible experience, but the warmth of the locals can truly enhance that journey. From the historic streets of Edinburgh to the sunny shores of Sydney, we'll explore cities around the world where residents embrace visitors with open arms and genuine hospitality. Join us as we uncover the friendly communities that turn every trip into a memorable adventure. 1. Kyoto, Japan. Tradition meets warmth. Kyoto is famed not just for its temples and cherry blossoms, but for the genuine hospitality of its residents. In 2024, the city's tourism board reported a 15% increase in repeat international visitors, attributed largely to local initiatives encouraging cultural exchange. Residents frequently volunteer as local guides, eager to share stories about their city's history and traditions. Kyoto's Machiya Stay program, which pairs visitors with traditional townhouses, has been lauded by tourists for the authentic personal touch provided by hosts. The city even hosts annual Visitor Appreciation Weeks, where locals organize tea ceremonies and calligraphy workshops specifically for tourists. According to a 2025 survey by the Japan Tourism Agency, 93% of visitors rated their interactions with Kyoto locals as exceptionally friendly. The strong sense of pride residents feel about their heritage translates into welcoming attitudes, making tourists feel like honored guests rather than outsiders. 2. Reykjavik, Iceland. Northern hospitality in action. Reykjavik's residents are known for their approachable demeanor, especially towards international visitors. The 2025 Icelandic Tourism Satisfaction Index showed that 88% of tourists felt genuinely welcomed by locals. The city's Meet the Natives program connects travelers with Reykjavik families for home dinners, a unique initiative that has gained popularity since 2023. Locals often go out of their way to help tourists navigate the city's geothermal pools or locate the best northern lights viewing spots. In 2024, the Reykjavik City Council launched a campaign called Ask Me Anything, which encourages residents to answer tourists' questions in public spaces. The local government reports a consistent rise in tourism-related volunteerism, with 1 in 10 residents participating in visitor engagement events. The city's compact size and open-minded culture foster spontaneous conversations between locals and travelers, making the experience particularly memorable. 3. Lisbon, Portugal. A city built on kindness. Lisbon has quickly become one of Europe's most welcoming destinations, with its residents at the heart of this transformation. According to the 2024 Global Welcome City Index, Lisbon scored in the top 5 for friendliest locals. Tourists often mention the spontaneous offers of help from strangers, whether it's with directions or tips on where to find the best pastel de nata. The city's Lisboetas for All initiative, started in 2022, encourages residents to host free walking tours, which over 10,000 visitors joined last year. The local fado music scene is renowned for inviting tourists to join in the singing, breaking down barriers between visitor and host. Lisbon's residents have also campaigned for sustainable tourism, ensuring that their hospitality doesn't come at the expense of community well-being. In a recent 2025 survey, 92% of tourists said they would recommend Lisbon specifically for its welcoming people. 4. Queenstown, New Zealand. Adventure with a smile. Queenstown's reputation as the adventure capital of the world is matched only by its famously welcoming locals. In a 2025 Tourism New Zealand poll, 90% of visitors cited friendly locals as a highlight of their trip. The town's volunteer Welcome Ambassadors program, launched in 2023, places knowledgeable residents in the city center to answer questions and offer insider tips. Locals are known to invite tourists to join hiking groups or share meals after a day on the lake. Businesses in Queenstown regularly partner with community organizations to host meet and greet events, fostering genuine connections. The local government tracks visitor satisfaction closely, and their 2024 report showed positive local tourist interactions up 18% from the previous year. Queenstown's population is also highly diverse, with people from over 60 countries, making it easier for tourists to feel at home. 5. Dublin, Ireland. Legendary Irish cheer. Dubliners are legendary for their wit and warmth, a reputation confirmed by the 2024 Irish Tourism Authority survey, in which 94% of tourists called local interactions the best part of their visit. The city's Said Mile Fealty, 100,000 welcomes tradition is alive and well, with pub owners and taxi drivers often going out of their way to share stories or recommend hidden gems. In summer 2024, Dublin hosted its first Tourist Welcome Festival, where locals offered free music lessons and history tours in the city centre. The Dublin Greeters program pairs visitors with local volunteers, a service that saw over 5,000 participants in 2024 alone. Local businesses have been trained in tourism friendliness standards, resulting in consistently high customer service scores. Even during the city's busiest festival seasons, residents are noted for their patience and genuine interest in visitors' backgrounds. 6. Vancouver, Canada. The politeness capital. Vancouver is frequently cited as one of the world's friendliest cities, and the data backs it up. The 2025 Canadian Tourism Survey found that 89% of visitors rated local hospitality as outstanding. The city's Vancouver Welcomes You campaign, running since 2023, encourages residents to engage with tourists through organized neighborhood events and city tours. Locals are known for offering unsolicited help, especially with public transit and outdoor activities. Businesses have adopted a visitor-first policy, with staff receiving training in cross-cultural communication. In 2024, the city's diverse communities hosted over 200 cultural festivals, inviting tourists to participate and learn. The Vancouver Visitor Centre recorded a 20% increase in positive feedback about local interactions over the past year. Residents frequently act as unofficial ambassadors, proudly sharing recommendations for everything from sushi spots to hiking trails. 7. Barcelona, Spain. A community that celebrates visitors. Despite the challenges of overtourism, many Barcelonans have doubled down on fostering genuine connections with visitors. In 2024, the Barcelona City Council introduced Tourist Local Days, where residents host paella cookouts and flamenco lessons for tourists. The city's Barcelona Greeters initiative, relaunched in 2023, pairs travelers with locals for personalized walking tours. Over 7,000 tourists participated last year. According to the 2025 Barcelona Visitor Experience Survey, 87% of international guests described local interactions as welcoming and enthusiastic. Many neighborhoods have set up tourist info points, staffed by residents who share their favorite non-touristy spots. The annual Open Streets Festival invites visitors and locals to celebrate together with music, food, and games. Businesses in the Gothic Quarter and beyond are also recognized for their friendly service, contributing to the city's reputation as one of Europe's most vibrant and inclusive destinations. 8. Melbourne, Australia. The art of friendly engagement. Melbourne's residents are renowned for their open-mindedness and cultural pride, making tourists feel truly at home. The 2025 Visit Victoria survey found that 91% of travelers cited positive local interactions as a highlight of their trip. The city's Connected Melbourne initiative, launched in 2024, encourages locals to participate in cultural exchange activities with tourists, such as language swaps and art workshops. Melbourne's famous laneway culture thrives on spontaneous conversations between residents and visitors, with street artists often explaining their work to onlookers. The city's cafes and markets are social hubs where locals readily share stories and recommendations. In the past year, more than 15,000 tourists participated in Meet a Melbournian events, according to city records. The annual Welcome to Melbourne festival is a testament to the city's commitment to inclusivity, drawing crowds of both locals and travelers. 9. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Openness and authenticity. Amsterdam's approach to tourism has shifted in recent years, focusing on quality over quantity and fostering positive connections. In 2024, the city launched its Enjoy and Respect campaign, which encourages respectful interaction between locals and tourists. The Amsterdam City Survey in early 2025 found that 85% of visitors felt genuinely welcomed by residents. Neighborhoods like Jordan and De Pijp have established local hosts programs, connecting travelers with residents for coffee meetups and cultural tours. The city's I Amsterdam initiative offers free orientation sessions led by locals at major entry points. Businesses are incentivized to provide Dutch cultural experiences, with many bars and restaurants inviting tourists to join trivia nights or Dutch food tastings. The city's commitment to sustainable, community-based tourism ensures that locals remain enthusiastic about sharing their home with curious visitors. 10. Edinburgh, Scotland. Warmth behind the historic wall. Edinburgh's residents have a reputation for friendliness that goes beyond mere politeness. It's heartfelt. According to the 2024 Visit Scotland report, 90% of tourists described local interactions as warm and engaging. The city's Edinburgh Greeters program pairs newcomers with lifelong residents for personal tours, with over 6,000 visitors taking part in 2024. Festivals like the Edinburgh Fringe encourage locals to open their doors to artists and tourists alike, creating a unique atmosphere of inclusion. The city government's Be Our Guest campaign, launched in 2023, promotes positive engagement through events such as ceilidh dances and storytelling nights. Many pubs and cafes are famous for striking up conversations with visitors, offering insights into Scottish culture that you won't find in guidebooks. Residents often volunteer as festival guides, ensuring tourists feel at home during the city's busiest months. The sense of community pride is tangible, making every visitor feel like more than just a guest. 11. Cape Town, South Africa. Embracing diversity together. In Cape Town, locals' welcoming attitude is shaped by the city's multicultural heritage. The 2025 South African Tourism Barometer revealed that 86% of international visitors felt warmly received by residents. The Cape Town Welcomes initiative, started in 2023, connects tourists with community hosts for township tours and local food experiences. Residents are often eager to share stories about the city's transformation and ongoing reconciliation efforts. The city's Ukamba project invites visitors into local homes for traditional dinners, fostering cross-cultural understanding. Businesses on the V&A waterfront and beyond are trained in multilingual hospitality to better serve a diverse tourist base. Cape Town's annual Heritage Week sees locals and tourists celebrate together through music, dance, and art exhibitions. The city's openness is reflected in everyday interactions, with residents regularly offering tips and assistance to travelers. 12. San Sebastián, Spain. Hospitality by the seaside. At San Sebastián, or Donostia as locals call it, is celebrated for its culinary excellence and genuine hospitality. The 2024 Basque Tourism Satisfaction Survey found that 92% of visitors rated local friendliness as exceptional. The city's Pincho Pals program, launched in 2023, matches tourists with locals for guided food tours through the famous Old Town. Residents often invite travelers to join communal meals at local markets, sharing stories and recipes. The annual Welcome Week event in 2024 featured over 100 free cultural workshops for tourists, hosted by community volunteers. Businesses in the hospitality sector are required to complete Basque warmth customer service training, ensuring a consistent standard of care. Many locals participate in English language clubs, making communication easier for international guests. The city's blend of pride in tradition and openness to newcomers makes every tourist feel like family. 13. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Beyond the city walls, Dubrovnik's residents have embraced tourism as a vital part of their city's identity, especially since the boom following the Game of Thrones series. According to the 2025 Croatian National Tourism Report, 88% of visitors described their experiences with locals as highly positive. The city's Dubrovnik Hosts initiative, started in 2023, encourages residents to share personal stories and traditions with visitors on guided walks. Locals often invite tourists to family-run canobas, taverns, for traditional meals and music. The annual Tourist Appreciation Day features locals offering free city tours and workshops on crafts like embroidery and olive oil making. The city council's Respect the City campaign has fostered a culture of mutual respect between residents and tourists. Businesses emphasize personalized service, often addressing repeat visitors by name. The combination of historical pride and contemporary openness ensures that every guest is greeted with enthusiasm. 14. Buenos Aires, Argentina. The passionate welcome in Buenos Aires stands out for the passionate engagement of its residents with visitors. The 2024 Argentina Tourism Satisfaction Index reported that 91% of tourists felt enthusiastically welcomed by locals. Programs like Buenos Aires Amigo connect travelers with city residents for tango lessons, street art tours, and home-cooked dinners. The annual Tourist Friends Week in 2024 saw over 8,000 locals volunteering to show visitors around their neighborhoods. Businesses in hotspots like Palermo and San Telmo have adopted tourism pride standards, ensuring excellent service and cultural education. Locals often invite tourists to join in social gatherings at parks or open-air milongas, dance halls. The city's vibrant cafe culture is a platform for lively conversation between residents and newcomers. The warmth and energy of the porteños, locals, transform a simple visit into a memorable experience. 15. Sydney, Australia. Sun, surf, and smile. Sydney's locals are as famous for their laid-back attitude as for their willingness to welcome new faces. The 2025 Australia Tourism Board survey found that 93% of visitors considered local hospitality a standout feature of their trip. The city's Sydney Welcomes the World campaign, launched in 2023, encourages residents to participate in cultural exchanges and beach cleanups alongside tourists. Locals frequently organize informal walk and talk tours, sharing insights into city history and surf culture. Neighborhoods like Bondi and Newtown are known for their open-door policy, with residents inviting travelers to join community barbecues or art shows. The annual Global Sydney Festival in 2024 attracted over 50,000 tourists and residents, celebrating together through food, music, and sport. Businesses offer multilingual support and personalized recommendations, ensuring that visitors feel included. Sydney's unique blend of cosmopolitan energy and community spirit makes every tourist feel at home. 16. Prague, Czech Republic. A medieval welcome in the modern age. Prague's residents have embraced their city's popularity by ensuring tourists feel genuinely valued. The 2024 Czech Tourism Satisfaction Study found that 89% of international guests described locals as friendly and approachable. The city's Prague Greeters program, relaunched in 2023, matched over 5,000 tourists with local guides for personalized tours. Residents often join tourists in exploring the city's famous beer gardens, sharing stories about Prague's rich history and culture. The city's annual Welcome to Prague event in 2024 featured interactive workshops on Czech traditions, hosted by community members. Businesses in the Old Town and beyond have introduced tourist care standards, focusing on cultural sensitivity and multilingual service. Locals are enthusiastic about showcasing Prague's lesser-known neighborhoods, eager to move beyond the well-trodden tourist path. The result is a city where old-world charm meets genuine, heartfelt hospitality. End.